Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic Less Known Classics. This episode number 2747 and Doubleshot number 2641. Okay, we're discussing more. This is basically all individual issues, no particular trades per se, but it's from two different series. First up, we're discussing Batman Volume 1 issues 132 to 147. Yeah. This is about halfway through with the remaining issues left for the Silver Age of Batman. So basically these are written by Bill Finger. So in 132, we have the story is called The Martian from Gotham City, the three pieces of Batman later the Sea Fox. So first story, Batman vs. an Alien. Second story, fights some one-shot gangster. And then, of course, third story is a guy called Sea Fox, a diver. Yes, a bad guy diver who appears for the very next issue. And that's last year. Apparently, this issue also marked the 300th appearance of Jim Gordon. Yep. Moving on to 133. Yeah, 133 has the first appearance of Scott Snyder's favorite Batman villain. Actually, not Scott. It was James' favorite Batman villain, Kite Man. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much the opening story as was noteworthy for. The second story is called Voyage the SS Batman. It's like Batman, Batman's on a Batman-themed cruise ship. And it's also, we have Batwoman's publicity agent. Third story, whereas a supporting appearance of Batwoman, Ace the Bat Hound, and Batmite. Yeah, and the opening story, reprinted Batman Family number 3. Second, the publicity in number 7. And here's the weird thing about Kite Man. Kite Man we never seen again until Batman 315. Which came out roughly 19 years later. 134. Batman versus the Rainbow Creature. And the third story is about gangsters. Deadly Dummy. Yeah, he's just a one-shot character. Moving on. Nothing really big about this issue. Alright, 135. Yeah, first we have The Crimes of the Wheel, which is just a one-shot villain. Then we have The Return of the Second Batman and Robin. Yeah, it's another story where it talks about Batman in the future, which I find these stories kind of interesting. The third story is The Menace of the Sky Creature. Yeah, fighting a creature from the sky. And apparently, Alfred was last seen in Batman 31. His next appearance in Batman 140. This was the 100th appearance of Alfred this issue. Of course, his appearance was 131, was also the last appearance of Alfred in the second Batman team. The story continued. Next story appears in 145. 136. The case of the crazy crimes. Yeah, Batman take on gorillas. The town that hated Batman. Yeah, it's like Gotham City briefly turning on him. In the 60s. The third story is appearance of the Joker. Yep. Yeah, Joker using this flying contraption to try to burn Batman. In 137, it's basically, we have Robin's new boss, Mr. Marvel, who's just an alien. The Bandit with 1,000 Braids, one-shot character. Teacher from the Stars, another one-shot character. It's like, okay. Moving on. 138. The Sea Beast is Batman and Robin versus a sea creature. Batman's Master. So we're talking about fight martial arts. The Simple Crimes of Simple Simon. Yeah. More one-shot characters. I'm like, yeah. Oh, and now here's some interesting though. 139 in this issue here It is basically, get this. We have the debut of the Blue Bowman, who is actually the Signal Man. Yep. Out 1,000 Traps. Batgirl. This is the first appearance of Elizabeth Kane, aka Batgirl. Now you're thinking, Nick, Barbara Gordon, Cassie Kane, and Stephanie Brown were Batgirls. That's indeed true. But in early Silver Age, Elizabeth Kane, Betty Kane, was Batgirl. And then, of course, Julia Schwartz decided to make her non-canon for a while. And then in the 90s, she was brought back as Flamebird. And also, she had an attraction to Nightwing. Because Nightwing Flamebird stuff from Kryptonian lore. And get this. She's Batwoman's niece. And she didn't really appear very much. Not really. She will return for 140, 144, and appear 2 more times after that in Batman. And that's it. Yeah. She would also make a one-shot appearance in 322 of Batman. Excuse me. After that, she did nothing until she brought up issues of Tales Teen Titans. If you're really curious, what was the most recent appearance of this version of Betty Kane before the relaunch? Detective Comics 383 was the most recent appearance of this character. Yeah. Though in the current continuity, she's the cousin of the Batwoman, not her niece. Well, probably because basically that the current Batwoman is the niece of the original one. Moving on to 140, the opening story features the Joker, Charmed Life of Batman. We have guest appearance by Superman in this issue. Eighth Wonder of Space. Yeah, it's Batman and Robin turned to freaking aliens. Have Batwoman guest star in the issue. Apparently, Eighth Wonder of Space is Alfred Pennyworth's 100 appearance. Interesting. Moving on to 141. We have a return for Batwoman. Batgirl here in the third story. First one's Crimes of the Clockmaster. Yes. One-shot character. Will appears was one issue. Race of Death. A guy called Warner, Racer. And then we have Robin, Batwoman, Batgirl, Robin. Oh yeah, and this issue has the infamous scene of Batgirl kissing Robin and Batwoman kissing Batman. Yes. Anybody knows what the modern day thing of the implications of why these two were put here for? To dispel these stupid rumors that Batman and Robin were a gay couple. Yes. So yeah, let's put them with hot girls. So, and then we have Robot Guardian. Yeah, that's the first story here. The Crimes, the Ancient Master. Old Criminal. Ruler, Bewitched Ballet. Someone named Hartley, who what? Yeah, this issue is weird. 143. Bathound on the Creature. It's Bathound versus a frickin' alien. Which, of course, the blind Batman went blind for an issue that gets fixed by the end of the story. Then we have, that's basic stuff for the future. Okay. 144. The alien feud on Earth. Yes. Stay with me now. Batman versus aliens. Second story. Joker. Okay. Batman meets Batgirl. Yes, and now he's smitten with her like he was a Batwoman. I'm like, okay. And then we have Hunt for 50. Mr. 50 is a one-shot villain. The tiniest villain in the world. Yeah, a guy who shrinks. And, oh yeah, and by the way, the third story is like, oh, let's have another Batman Jr. Let's have Batman second Batman, Robin, or let's have the future one. By future, it's the son of the Joker. Yep. And, okay, let's have it where the first story Batman Robin get magical powers. I gotta go Leper Boy. Actually, the guy called Leper Boy was an issue. Deadly Course of Corbeau, which is a creature from the ocean. And then 147 is basically... Oh, okay, so the opening story is Batman dealing with an alien. The third story is Secret Island. The third... Oh my gosh, the third story. Oh boy, seeing this again, I'm like, okay, this is infamous. Batman is turned into a baby in this story. Yes, he is turned into a freaking baby. And apparently keep his bat strength, and he turned back normal by the end of the story, but yeah, this is a weird thing that happens here. It only happens for one issue, then it wears off. He puts a bat baby costume in the Batcave, like, okay. So we have a few good issues here, not much. It's a recurring trend of, oh, let's have Batman take an alien or some weird creature. I'm like, this is the period of time where DC was trying so hard to have Batman copy Superman, and today it's the opposite, where DC is trying to have Superman copy Batman. Yes, seriously. Some of the issues give a 9, the other issues give a 9. That's why I give a 8. I'm going to go middle here, about 8.5-ish for all these issues. Yeah. Next up we have is a very small number of issues for Legends, Batman Legends Dark Knight. First up we have is 102. Or it's Batman take on the spook again, this time in modern day. Yeah, and the issue was written by James Robinson. Yep, it's Return of the Spook. Yep, it's all about, it's basically, it was like a murder mystery, this one, which is quite interesting. It's a quick 3-parter, and I actually kind of enjoyed this one. And no, it's not just because James Robinson, because it's a damn good story. The cover has Phil Johnson, he's also the interior artwork. Then we have Duty, which is basically a Jim Gordon story. It's Jim Gordon versus the Bat versus the Joker. I think this one is like 2 issues, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's like 2 issues. Batman, this movie on the covers, is not in the issues. And then we have another 2-parter, Batman dealing with a rogue biker for a couple issues. Yeah. So who writes these issues? Well, after James Robinson did his 3-parter, then we have C.J. Henderson who did 105, 106. 107, 108 is done by Lee Morris. Alright, next, now, and then we're continuing on with 112 because basically we've already viewed 109 and 111. 112 is a 2-part story of being shipwrecked. It's a pirate. It's Batman dealing with pirates. Very much Dan Valito. Thinking, wait a minute, wasn't he the guy who wrote Justice League America? One of the last guys who wrote it. Yes, he was also the guy who wrote Justice League Extreme Justice. Yeah, it's a quick 2-part story. And then 114 is a standalone issue written by James Robinson called Playground. Love the artwork though. And 115, another cover by Luke McDonald, written by Dan Vizito. It is basically Batman dealing with it's a spooky story. I'm like, okay, interesting. And it came out at Christmas time. But that's going to be pretty much it here. The issues themselves, I give the James Robinson issues basically a 9. 115 I give a 9. The only issue I think that's not as good as the other issues is Stalking. Yeah, that 2-parter from 107, 108 is not that interesting of a 2-parter. Yeah. But not much to say about these issues. They're pretty good. Okay, so that's a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do the dislike button. Next up, basically, well, I would do basically more stuff here, but I got a stream to do, so See more of my videos later. Okay, next video. Bye.